Assalamu alaikum, my beautiful souls. Hope you all are doing good. It's me back once again to discuss about narcissism. Today in this video, we are going to discuss how a narcissist person create emotional abuse for their partners. Sometimes their partner doesn't understand exactly that it is called as abuse. It is considered as emotional abuse. They are just suffering in silence. They just hide that abuse. They don't want to share with anyone. Today we are going to discuss more and in depth about emotional abuse. Maybe for many of us, this topic, emotional abuse, is new. Some of us might be don't know that emotional abuse that too exists. Yes, it exists. Just like physical abuse, emotional abuse too exists. In physical abuse, usually the marks, the wounds appear on our body. But in emotional abuse, we don't have any marks on our body. But our mind and heart just feel this emotional abuse. There are scars on our heart and we're disturbed mentally because of emotional abuse. Let's quickly understand what exactly emotional abuse stands for. Emotional abuse is when someone tries to control us or they used to hurt us by using their words, actions, and sometimes they used to hurt us with silence. Unlike physical abuse, emotional abuse does not leave marks on our body, but we often feel weak, worthless, afraid, and emotional abuse affect our heart and mind. For example, imagine someone close to you, like a partner or a family member, often insult you or criticize you, saying things like you are useless or no one else will love you. Over time, this can damage your self-esteem, making you doubt about yourself. Even if they later apologize or if they act nice, still we feel overwhelmed. Let me give you another example of emotional abuse that is called as silent treatment. We are suffering with this silent treatment. Not all are suffering, but some of people are suffering with this emotional abuse and we don't know that this thing falls under emotional abuse. Sometimes we fight with our partner and one partner don't want to make communication with another partner because of the fight. They just give us silent treatment and the other partner feel really very anxious. They just want to make communication with them but still they are walking away. This make us feel anxious as if we are walking on an eggshell to avoid upsetting them again. Emotional abuse can happen to anyone and it's often very subtle. So many people don't realize it's happening to them. The important thing to know is that no one deserves to feel trapped, unloved, or controlled in this way. Being aware of these signs is a big step towards healing and building healthier relationships. So now we understand what exactly emotional abuse stands for. Now let's see how a narcissist person use emotional abuse in a relationship. The first thing a narcissist use to abuse us emotionally is called as gaslighting. Have you ever found yourself questioning your own reality? A narcissist often denies or twists facts, making you feel like you are losing touch with what's real. They may say things like you are just being dramatic, or they said that thing never happened, causing you to think second guess yourself. That means we start questioning our own self, like, is that really happen? Am I overreacting? This is called as gaslighting. It is a very powerful tactic they use to keep you control and dependent on them. They play with our mind in such a way that we stop understanding our own mind. We start thinking, we start looking at the world according to their eye. We believing them so much that we sometimes question our own mind, like, is that really happen? I think I am wrong. And after I think I am wrong, it's continue with I am always wrong. He is right or she is right. This is how a narcissist person gaslight another person, make them fall into their trap. The second thing a narcissist do to their partner to abuse them emotionally is constant criticism. Even the smallest thing, your appearance, your way of speaking, or even your dreams become target for their criticism. They make you feel like nothing you do is ever good enough. It is a slow erosion of your self-confidence and sense of worth. You start believing them and you start accepting their criticism. You stop thinking about your thought process, like your thought process stops. At somewhere you put a full stop on your thought process. Their criticism kept on your mind, and you feel like, oh, I can't do anything. I just need to take permission from my partner for doing things, for making future plans. We like everything they target us, even our dreams, we kept it aside just because of their criticism. We feel like we are wrong and they are right. I cannot do, I cannot think, I cannot dream. This is how they use this tactic. Remember, criticism from a loved one should help you grow, not tear you down. If you feel belittled, the sign of toxicity. It is a sign of toxicity. The third thing a narcissist does in a emotional abuse is isolation from loved ones. Narcissists often try to isolate their partner from family and friends. They might say things like, your friends don't really care about you. Just leave them behind. They say that your family just doesn't understand our relationship. And once you start accepting these things, they become superior and they start controlling you and they start isolating you from your loved ones. And this thing creates dependency in narcissist partner, making them feel that they are like narcissists are the only one they can trust. This is how they use this tactic, and they target us and they fall us in their trap, and they feel like they won. Once we feel that we are dependent on them, a partner is dependent on a narcissist person, they feel superior. They feel like I am the king, I am the real owner of that person. The fourth thing a narcissist uses to abuse us emotionally is silent treatment and emotional blackmail. A narcissist may use silent treatment to punish you. They withdraw affection, ignore your calls or texts, and make you feel abandoned. This can be incredibly painful, as it's meant that you need to beg for their attention. It's emotional blackmail and a way to keep you obedient and anxious. Once a narcissist control you, once a narcissist isolate you, they use silent treatment as a weapon to make you more obedient and anxious. They want their partner to make them anxious as much as a narcissist can do. Look, once a person feels anxious, their thought process stops working. This is what exactly a narcissist want from their partner. They want that their partner don't need to think. They will think and the partner will obey. So, is that simple for a narcissist? Fifth weapon a narcissist use to abuse emotionally or to control their partner is called as blame shifting and denial of responsibility. Have you ever been blamed for things that are not your fault? A narcissist rarely take responsibility for their actions. They will blame you for everything, like for every wrong thing in the relationship. They say it's you, it's your fault. This is the way they act. They might say things like, you made me do this, or I wouldn't have done this if you hadn't upset me. It's exhausting and it makes you feel responsible for their bad behaviors. A bad and a worse narcissist sometimes abuse physically. as well as emotionally, they start abusing their partners physically. And after physical abuse, they usually end up without sorry. Instead of sorry, they say, "This thing happened because of you." They say, "You make me angry, then I did that." They might say things like, "You made me do this. It's not your fault." Repeat that yourself, "It's not your fault." This pattern is a manipulation, and recognize it is the first step towards breaking free. Recognizing these signs is incredibly empowering. It allows you to take a step back and see the truth, even if it's painful. But healing from this type of relationship is a journey. I know this is a lot to take in, and if you are currently in a narcissist relationship, it may seem overwhelming. But remember, you're not alone. You have the strength within you to overcome this, and I am here to support you every step of the way. Hope all my viewers understand what is emotional abuse. If you understand this video, please share it with your friends and family. Maybe they are suffering from emotional abuse. Please like this video if it is helpful for you. Subscribe to my channel. May Allah give you strength and ease your path. Ameen. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.